Hello, hello everyone. I think it might be coming up. There it goes. Okay. I hope you are all having a great Monday. Oh, and I have my volume up, don't I? I need to turn that down. I was listening to some training earlier and forgot to turn it down. Oops. So hello. Make sure that you stop in and comment down below so that I know that you are here. Hello, Carol and Deb. And then also, if you will give me a thumbs up and share the video, that would be fantastic. I greatly appreciate that. I don't have a lot to tell you tonight other than there is new catalogs coming out in January. Hello, Verna. And I'm super excited about that. So we're going to actually look at, there's new catalogs, but then there's also new online exclusives that are coming out. And so I have some of the products. I didn't get a whole lot. I'm trying to keep things simple for myself, get those products used and classes prepped, and then move on to the next ones the next month. So I do have some to show you. So we're going to dive into that first and then go from there. Hello, Carrie. By the way, Carrie, I was getting ready to message you Facebook, and then I realized what time it was. I loved my cards. Thank you very much. I am delayed in opening cards, but I got both of them, and I finally just opened them, and I absolutely loved the fall one. Right up my alley. So thank you for that. All right, I'm going to put you guys down on the table, and we will get to looking at some new fun products. Let's see if I can get my camera to switch on me. There we go. All right. I think I've got everything kind of categorized so that I kind of know what I'm doing. It's probably helpless in the long run, but that is what it is, right? Oh, and before I get started, I did mean to put in my email that I sent a little while ago as well to let everyone know that I would be telling you who the winner of this is. And Deb, you are the winner. So I have your mailing address, so I will send this to you. This week, it'll actually go out tomorrow. All right, I'm going to put that over there so I don't forget. All right, let me move my camera light. And then we will start looking at some stuff. I think what I'm going to do is start with the online exclusives. And this is the first thing we're going to look at. And this is actually an old one. This isn't actually a new set at all. But I wanted to do a Valentine's Day set. And so I usually do like a Valentine's Day class. And so, of course, I wanted to get the hearts because I love this heart here. This is called the Hearts of Elegance. And it has a stamp set and dies. And then I'm going to have to move my chair over here so that I can pile things up. Otherwise, who knows what will happen. It comes with embellishments, little heart embellishments, and then it also has some coordinating ribbon that goes with it. And then it has paper, and it's called Marble Elegance is what the paper is called. Oh, good. I'm so glad you do. They are some fun ones, and I'm kind of excited they're going to be sticking around for a while. Yay! Okay. So here is the marble. I'm going to make sure that I'm in the camera here. All right, so you've got the front, and then that's with the back, and so this is your marbled pattern. Now, I am going to tell you a secret. This is not the paper I'm using for my Valentine's Day class. I'm actually using some paper from the new catalog, and the colors are going to be different than your red and white colors. So, all right, here is number 2. Even though this paper is absolutely gorgeous, I wanted to switch things up for Valentine's Day this year. I want it to be a little bit more than just the Valentine's Day. And then you've got that pattern. I'm going to put these up here. Might be easier. And then that one. And that's the back side. I love this one. That kind of looks like your beach water, which is fun. And then you got this one, which this one's actually a really good pattern to use for Christmas, which I know is next week. Yay! Hello, Gamble. And then that's the back side of it, which those don't even coordinate together, but you know, a lot of times the front and the back will coordinate together. And then you've got that one and this one. Okay, so that was that one. And again, this one's an older set. So if you don't have this one, you can actually order this now from the online exclusives. But I had not put it in my hands yet. So, okay, this is a pastel ombre glimmer paper. This is in the online exclusives as well. I don't think this coordinates with anything, but I love our glimmer paper because I love sparkle, but I don't like the mess of sparkle. What have I been missing? Not much at all, Sharon. I just dove into some online exclusives and new catalog products. So, but this ombre glimmer paper here is stunning. It is, I think 4 colors, if I'm not mistaken. Nope, 3 colors. I'm wrong. And then here is the last one. So then that's your last one. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Let me see what colors these actually are so that I can tell you the right ones. So it's Balmy Blue. So that's your Balmy Blue. Then, and this actually has Balmy Blue and Coastal Cabana. And let's see, and Pool Party. So that's all those 3 colors. So I'm going to assume that this is probably more of your Balmy Blue here. This is probably more of your Coastal Cabana, and then that's like your Pool Party there. Or maybe this is your Pool Party, and that's Coastal Cabana. So when it ombres together, it's a little bit more difficult to figure out. And then here we have, let's see, Lemon Lime Twist, Lemon Lolly, and Soft Seafoam. Soft Seafoam, that's got to be the Soft Seafoam down the center there. So, all right. And then the last one is Bubble Bath, which is this one, and Fresh Freesia and Highland Heather. So this is probably the Fresh Freesia and then the Highland Heather there. So really pretty. Again, no mess. No mess. We like no mess glimmer paper. This is one that does go with a suite in the online exclusives. Hello, Nancy. I did not see you pop in. I saw Sharon, but hello, Nancy. This goes along with a suite that is in the online exclusives that will be coming out, but I didn't choose the suite. I just wanted the paper because I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I'm a paper hoarder. I will hoard the paper like nobody's business. All right. So we have this one, which this one would make a phenomenal scrapbook page. Phenomenal scrapbook page. And then that's the back side of it. And then you've got that one. Oh, this is really pretty. This is the reason I got it, is because it's really pretty. Even though I know it wasn't particularly okay with the whole like sweet part, I loved the paper. And I love that we've actually been in our, Nancy, I hoard everything. Well, I might hoard everything too. Yeah, Sharon, I think we definitely are. They have used a lot more of the green in our papers in the last year, and I love that. I do tend to go closer toward like blues and stuff, but having the greens gives us a little bit more of an option, which is wonderful. And I love this pattern here. This one I really love. I actually really like this whole pack. And I know Michelle's not on here, but I think Michelle, this would be one of her top ones too, because it's got lots of fun flowery stuff. And I love the black and white. And then you've got another black and white here, which would be great for coloring or blending. Could do some blending with it. And then some little, I call those paint splashes. And then you've got that one. And then this one, another black and white one. And this is more black than white, so you could fill in the colors if you wanted to with a blending brush. All right, and that one is called Mixed Media Florals. And again, all the ones I'm showing you right now are in the online exclusives that will come out in January, and it'll be January the 7th. Okay, I got 2 embellishments to go along with anything and everything. This one here does belong in a bun or in a suite, but I again didn't get the suite. And this is, I think it's petal pink, and then this is gold. These are gorgeous, and they're flat, which is really nice too. And then these here, these are Riverside Irregular Pearls. These have been around a while too, and somehow I missed them, because we're just not going to talk about the fact that I get confused really easily. And I struggle sometimes, but what I love about these is that it hits all the different lights. So right now I'm seeing yellow and pink, which is kind of pulling off of my shirt. And then when I turn it this way, there's like blues and almost like light purples on it too. So really, really pretty. Great for some like beachy themed stuff. Plaster Painting 3D Embossing Folder. Y'all, I'm really excited about this one. I don't know how well you can see the pattern in it, but it is definitely like paint splatters, and that goes really well with the mixed media paper. So, and then it's got like a trim right down the side, which is really kind of fun too. And this is one of those really big ones. So it's 6 by, I think it's 7 1/4. I think it does tell me the measurements. Nope, 6 by 8 1/2. So it's actually the length of a piece of cardstock. Let's see, I've got a piece here. So it's as wide as that, and then it goes, so that's 8 1/2, and then this is 6. So really big, which these are great for your scrapbooking stuff as well, because then you have big embossed areas. Okay, the next one is my favorite in the online exclusives. For those of you who don't know, I love the outdoors. I love camping. I love all those wonderful things. And this one is right up my alley. Trees, Happy Campers, Let the Adventure Begin. It's got a little fire pit with a little chair. And honestly, the only thing that would make this better is if it had s'mores to go with it. But I love, love, love this one. I am doing a demonstrator swap at the end of the month with Jennifer, my friend Jennifer, and this is the card. This is the bundle that I will be using for that. So if you're coming to it, you'll make a card with this. Okay, here is my second favorite set. And it is the Faith Collection. I guess I could take these out of the little thing. This one will be my Easter class this year. So be on the lookout for that. I am truly excited about this bundle. This image right here, I think is probably my favorite. But it has the cross with the wood detailing in it, which is kind of cool. Even though you've got the stamped image here too, you'll cut that one out, but this one you can just do out of like our crumb cake or our pecan pie or whatever, and it'll actually put the details on there for you. So kind of cool. All right. And then this one here is a suite. This was the suite I got. It's called Everyday Arches. I love all of the arches in the background. So even though they're getting rid, or have gotten rid of, our deckled circles and our deckled rectangles, at least we've got some arches now. So that will be a good background for a card. And then that is, of course, this, the stamp set that goes with it. All of the sentiments are in an arch. Well, half of them are. And then you've got some other ones there as well that will fit just down into like the different ones. So like this one here, you could actually stamp it and use that as your label. This one here in the center. Your hello one fits perfectly in that one as well. So all kinds of stuff you can do with this bundle, this suite. And then it's got embellishments that go along with it, which I actually I wasn't quite sure why they picked these embellishments, because these are called two-toned sparkle gems, and I didn't feel like it matched the paper very well, but that was there. And then it's got white ribbon that goes along with it. And you can never have too much white ribbon, ever, 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 and ever. Which I think we've had some ribbon similar to this in the past. So this makes it's thin feeling, and so it should do pretty well to tie bows. Let's see if I can actually do that. Yep. There we go. So pretty easy to tie a bow with it. And then we'll look at the paper. And this paper is gorgeous. I always love our paper. If I can get it open. We'll see if I can get it open. There we go. All right, we're just gonna take the whole thing out. I usually put them in little 6x6 folders that I've got. Okay, so you've got this pattern. Let's see, that's the same thing. And you've got that one. And then that's the back. That's really pretty. And then that one. And that one. This will be good for a masculine card. And then that one. And that one. This one's really pretty too. I like this one a lot. And then you've got that. And that. And there's the back. And the front, that one's pretty as well. And there's the back. And the front. And there's the other side. This one, I like that. I like that a lot. All right, and then you got that. And that. That one looks really pretty. I love that with the sun in the background there. This next one reminds me of like a midnight storm coming through. I am a striped girl. I like stripes and circles. And then you've got that one. It's kind of a clear night sky there. And then there you go. These patterns would look really good with the Adventure Together bundle as well. So, all right. Now that was all of my online exclusives. Okay. I don't want to take up too much of your time, so I'm going to go through these pretty quickly. This is for the books. This is from the new mini catalog that'll be coming out. And it is just a bundle. This is a swap I'm doing with a training group. These are some embellishments that go with the beach set in the catalog, which has gorgeous paper with it. I love the colors in it. And then you've got the terrific toadstools, and it's a punch bundle. We've got the linked together. Now this is a little different than I normally pick, but what I loved about it is the, of course, number one, sentiments, all sentiments. Yay, sentiments. I love sentiment stamp sets. So it has sentiments, and then of course it's got a stitched oval, which will be great for the enjoy, so happy for you. And then it just has kind of this oblong, it's a diamond, but it can be used in so many different ways as well. I liked that a lot. But the other part of my favorite is that it has the decorative mask, and they're all layered with different patterns. But look, I'm so excited because you can mix and match these any way you want to. You don't have to do them all together. You could do them separately. Like this would be perfect on its own for a background. So you will definitely be seeing this very soon because I love it. Okay, then I got the birthday little suite. This goes along with paper as well. I'm pretty sure this is it. Yep. And this is called the birthday celebration. The paper is called Wildflower Birthday. All right, so I'm going to pull that out, and so we'll look at that. So it comes with ribbon. Let's see if I can not cut myself, which I have done with our scissors before. They are nice and sharp. Okay. Now it is taped, so let me see if I can get the tape off of it. All right. So it's a mesh ribbon, very similar to the silver that we had a couple years ago with a Halloween suite, but it is now gold, and it is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. All right, so we've got that. I'm gonna put the tape back on it. And then there's the bundle. One of my favorite things about the bundle is this little die right here. Looks like a little pocket. It's a label too, but I keep thinking of label, a blue jean pocket. And then you've got those two little dies there. All right, then you've got these embellishments here. Which this one goes perfect with my shirt. And those are fun embellishments. And then here's our paper. All right. Let's see if I can get my fingers to work though. All right, so that's the front. And then you've got this, and these are little like tags that you can use. You can cut out and use. Oh, although it would help if I had it right side for you. Okay, and then you've got this one, and it's got like gold foil in it too, so it's a specialty paper. And then that's the back. And then there. And then there. I love the colors of this bundle. Or suite. I guess it's a suite technically. I love this paper. And that's the back. Or the other side. And then you've got that one. And then that. Oh! And that really does match my shirt. And then you've got two, these two pages here are the same. You've got 2 pages of what I call punch outs, that has designs on here already. Just as an FYI, I am doing paper shares, and that information will be coming out this week. With saying that, For these right here, what I will do, because I take a pack of paper and split it between 4 people, I will make it pretty even as I can. I'm not going to cut down the center. I will actually punch everything out and then separate it out so that you get a good even amount of the same stuff. Okay. All right. So there's that paper. And then I also got these 2 packs here. So these are our ephemera packs. I said it right finally. I'm not going to open these. These are, if an email is coming out tomorrow for my in-person bingo that I do every time a new catalog comes out. And these are what we are going to be using as our ephemera packs and these card bases here. Now, in this card base, there are 10 card bases and 10 envelopes. So you could technically make 10 cards with it. But everybody will get a whole pack of this. And then you're going to get like half a pack of the sentiment and then half a pack of this one. Maybe another one too. I haven't decided if I want to add on a whole nother pack of that as well. So anyway, you're going to get lots of stuff that you can use. And continue to use to actually make 10 different cards. We won't make 10 cards in class, but or at bingo, but you will have plenty to take home and to keep creating with it. So, but I'm working on the cards for that now. Okay, this paper right here goes along with the butterfly that will be in the new catalog. I did not get the butterfly set. Not yet, anyway. It is on the list. So we'll just run through these patterns real quick as well. And in this one, you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It looks like 7, 8 of each design, which is more than normal. Okay, so you'll have a total of 8 pieces per design. And that's the first one. And then here's the second. And then there you go. And then Daffodil Delight, that one's a pretty one. And this is called Bokeh. Beautiful Bokeh. I think that's how you pronounce it. At least that's how I pronounce it, is Bokeh. And there you go. And then that's the last one right there. All right. Pretty, pretty paper. All right. The next one is probably one of my favorite ones as a whole, because it is all things plaid. And this one is called Timeless Plaid 6x6. This goes along with the, it's a rabbit set. It has some like frame dies in it. It looks a lot and will remind you a lot of Peter Cotton. So, but this one is really pretty. This is actually the paper that I'm using for the swap I'm doing with the book bundle, which I will actually, we'll do that one as a live coming up once I get those swaps out and everybody's gotten them, because I don't want to show you until I see them. I know, I love the plaid too, Deb. Well, I love plaid. The pink, I wish, you know, the pink plaid that they had in there, I wish they would just do a whole pack of that. You know, like give me 1 pack of every one of our colors in plaid and I would be happy. Which, you know, we did a while back in our in color packs. So, oh, Gamble, you do? Yeah, it's a really pretty one. Pretty, pretty, pretty. And looks really good with the butterfly suite in the catalog. These remind me of the old, like, black and white checkered floors, which apparently are back in style again in kitchens and bathrooms. But that's what the back of these look like to me. Other than that one is really pretty too. I like that one. And then that. And there we go. These are actually really good fall colors here too. So I'm kind of hoping this paper maybe sticks around for a while, because this would be great for fall. Put some leaves on there. Yep. All right, so there we go. There's that one. And then that paper coordinates with this one. So that is part of this suite here. This is a 2 stamp, 2 bundles, 2 die bundles, and then you've got the paper. All right. We're gonna actually do, before I do that, we're gonna do the bottom one first. Because again, there are some punch out sheets with this one. So I just wanna lay these down. And again, I'll do the same thing with the punch outs on these. I will punch them all out and then separate them appropriately so everybody gets enough. Okay? All right, so then we've got that and that. And then I know some of these you can actually cut some of these out with the dies that coordinate with it, as well as, like, I know you can cut out that, I believe, and maybe even the water can with the dies from the suite. And there's your little vegetable garden. And then the little houses, that's so cute. And then that one, and I think that's my favorite pattern from that whole pack of paper. Okay, so then there's that one. And then this is, these 2 papers here are the ones that are going to be used for the Valentine's Day class. So something different, blues and yellows, instead of reds and pinks. This is a vellum. And you can actually see the pattern here. And when I move it, you can't really see it. But you get 2 sheets of each one. And of course, it's the same because it's vellum. And then you've got that pattern. And then you've got that pattern. This is really pretty paper. Really pretty. Okay, next one. All right. And this is why we're only doing 2 cards tonight, is because I wanted to go through all this fun stuff. Okay. Oh, and this one is called Floral Delight. You've got that. And this, I mean, this paper is just, and see, there's our greens again. This paper was probably the first one that I actually put in my cart when I was ordering products, but the plaid is probably still my favorite. And let's see, there's the back of that one, and then that one, and that one. Okay. Really, Debbie, that is right. You are not a fan of yellow, but yeah, the combination of this paper is extraordinary. I have to say they did a really good job with this paper. They really, really did. Okay, we're going to open this one. And then this is our last of the mini catalog stuff I got. And this is the, I can't remember the name of it now. My catalog is in my book bag. But it is basically a beach themed. And of course it's different colors, which I love. I love that it's not the typical blues and light greens. I love the fact that it's these bright, fun colors because summer is bright and fun. And I believe you can cut these out with the dies in the suite, but don't hold me to that, okay? I love this paper. There's an embossing folder called The Wave, or called Waves maybe, that is a part of this as well. And then the embellishments I showed you a little earlier. And then we've got that one and that one. I just love it. Just love it. And this is on my list to get. I will be getting this bundle, but I chose to get the other stuff for right now. Okay. Now, last but not least, I got a couple of celebration items. So, Friends of the Ocean, thank you. Oh, Nancy, that would have been great to put a seahorse in it. Oh, that would have been fabulous. That would have been. So, I got a couple of celebration items. I got the embellishments, the free embellishments. I got the friendly seagulls. And I will have, this is actually this one and then this one, two separate. I actually am going to do two separate celebration classes this year. One is going to feature this friendly seagulls. The other is going to be documenting the day. So there's both of those for you. All in one little shot. Okay, this one here is an embossing folder called Starstruck. And that one's really pretty too. It's a thin one, so it's not our 3D embossing folder. And then Day to Celebrate is another one. And then we've got some more paper. And I'm going to check the time. I think we'll be okay. All right. So this one has a lot of pages in it too. I think it's the 8 again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. Okay. So this one has 8 as well. This obviously coordinates with the toad set, the mushroom set. And then you've got that pattern and that pattern. There. And there. That one's pretty. I like that one. Yep. And then that one. I can't say this. I like this one at all because this piece right here with the ladybug on it looks like a face to me. I cannot get that out of my head now looking at it. And then you've got that one. And then that one. And I love that one too. Which again, of course, matches my shirt. Yay! Okay, so there's the toad. And this is called Toadstool Gardens. Okay, and then we've got this one, which is called Fruit Salad. And then we only have one more after it, and then we'll get down to our cards. And this one has 4 patterns of each. Bananas. Gotta love bananas. I actually really like this paper. I'm kind of shocked that I did, but I do like this paper. And the oranges. This will go good with the set we have, the Mediterranean set. That would look good with it. And then there. Lots of orange. And then you got some pineapples. And then some watermelon. Which of course I love this side. That would have been perfect with the stamp set last celebration. Looks like a weird duck. See, that's what I thought, Nancy. That is exactly what I thought. It looked like a weird animal of some sort. And then you got the kiwi. And then lots of different fruit on that one. I love that pattern. Then you got some pears. And then I think this is pomegranate or grapefruit, but I'm pretty sure it's pomegranate. And I don't like pomegranate, so. But I like that side of the paper. All right, one more pack of paper for celebration stuff, and then we are done, and we will move on to our projects. So then you've got this one, which is called Bloom Impressions, and this one is really pretty too. And of course, it's 12 by 12. And again, you got the greens. We got the greens. And you know, we've had a lot of purple too. And then some yellow. And I'm pretty sure that's our peach pie color. And then that one. And that one. And then one more. And ta-da! And that looks like a nice little sky in the background. All right, so that is it. That's all of my newest goodies. Yay! I love new gifts, new gifts. I wish they were a gift to me. I love new products. They make me very happy. And then I'm trying to do it so that I do, and that was still a lot compared to what I did last time. But I try to do a little, because then a little I can get my head around it, get it all together, figure out what I'm going to do, and then I can move on to the next one, which is what most customers do, and most of all of you out there, even if you're demonstrators, that's what y'all do too. You don't buy it all at once. I get very overwhelmed sometimes. So, okay, so the first thing we are going to do is we are going to do this card right here. Nothing's better than donuts except maybe you. One thing that I'm going to say is I forgot to look at the supply list before I finished prepping all of my classes for my class, because these are 2 cards that I made in my class from Saturday. And when I did that, I didn't realize that the zinnias had already gone on discontinued. So this paper is no longer available. I still have plenty of this paper. So if anyone does want to order this class, there's a total of 6 cards. There is a full tutorial on how to create them. It does use 6 different stamp sets as the main part, but I didn't realize that. So anyway, just FYI. And you know, it is what it is. Sometimes that's just how life happens, you know? Okay, I do need to grab some blocks real quick, so let me do that. And then we will get busy. I'm going to grab a cleaning chamois as well, because I'll probably need to clean off some of these blocks. I cleaned everything up from class and organized it all, and then forgot to put them on blocks. Or took them off the blocks and then forgot to put them back on. So, all right, nothing's better than donuts, and except maybe you. Okay, I think that's all of them. I need that, and I need the ribbon. And we're going to do that there. Let's see if I can get the nothing's better than straight. And the donuts. And except maybe you. And then our little tiny heart. Okay. So we are going to have a piece. You're in the kit. It comes with 2 of the basic white that are exactly the same size. One's for the inside, one's for the outside. We're going to take the outside one for now. And we're going to take our paper and we're going to go ahead and place it on. And the reason, actually, we're going to have to place it onto our card base first. I'm sorry. I forgot it's smaller. But we want to make sure that we line up our sentiments just right on our white cardstock. So we're going to adhere this to the card front and then adhere this down. And we're going to do some regular good old seal. And put this down. Like that. And then this is going to go all the way across. So that's the whole reason we need to put it down, because if you just put it on your white piece first, you're not going to get your measurements right, which then your white piece would be too far to the left or whatever. So you want to put that white piece down first. And then we're just going to line it up with the side like that. Just going to make sure it's straight across. Ta-da! Then we're going to take some black Memento ink and we're going to do Nothing's Better Than. And we're going to stamp that at the top, right about there. And then we're going to take the Except Maybe You and stamp it. My ink pad's not working very well. Except Maybe You. We're going to go ahead and take the little heart, put one right there, put one right out here. Then we're going to set this aside. We don't need that for right now. We're going to bring in our little piece here. We're going to stamp our donuts down right here. Then we are going to take our actual donut image. We're going to stamp there. We're going to turn it a little bit. Oop. And then we're going to turn it a little bit more and stamp it there. Okay. Now we're going to do some coloring. And the first thing we're going to do is take our Melon Mambo and we're going to color in our little hearts here. And then color in this one. This would be a good Valentine's Day card if you don't like to be cheesy. Or you don't like the, not cheesy, but you don't like all the hearts and all that stuff. All right, we're going to take the light Melon Mambo and we're going to color in our donut here. This is going to be our icing. And I'm going to go all the way around. It actually doesn't take too long to color these, only because they are just a big old circle. And then you're going to take the dark Melon Mambo and you're going to go over all the little sprinkles here. Just like that. Okay. Then we're going to take our crumb cake. We're going to take our dark crumb cake and we're going to color in here and here and here and here. And then there we go. Now while I've got this out, I'm going to go ahead and color this one and this one. And do that and that and that. And then we've got a little bit on the inside right there. And then we're just going to go ahead and do our light since we're already doing our outlines or our actual donuts parts. And I did the light as well because, you know, sometimes the donuts come out lighter and some are a little darker. So figured I would do that. All right, so then once I do that, we're gonna take, we've done all the melon mambo. We're gonna grab our pool party. We're gonna color in with the light. Oops, I did the wrong side. And you can do it with the brush end if you are good with that. Sometimes I'm not so great with it, so it's easier for me to use the fine tip. And then we'll go around this way. And almost done. Okay, we'll take the dark pool party. We're gonna go over those sprinkles. Just like that. Okay, and then last but not least, we're gonna do light lagoon, or light lost lagoon. And I'm gonna go around the outside outline first, and then I'm gonna do the inside outline. That might make it a little easier for coloring. Okay, there we go. And then I can move fast because I got my edges. Ta-da! We'll take the dark. And then we're gonna go over all those. And sometimes you have to go over them twice to get them a little darker. And then that is done. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and put our piece on the inside. So we're gonna take some of our seal. And then stick that right here. Ta-da. Then we're gonna take some linen thread. Both our projects tonight are gonna use linen thread. We're gonna take this and wrap it around the card front flap. And then we're gonna tie a bow over here on the left-hand side. Take our scissors, trim it off. And then, last but not least, we're gonna take our little donut here, flip it over, grab some dimensionals, put those on, take the backs off, and we'll stick this right on, and then we are done with the first one. Oh, I got that a little crooked. There we go. All right, there we go. I love this stamp set. I love this bundle, and I'm super excited that it's moving on to the I know, yay, linen thread, my favorite. But this bundle here, there's dies that go along with it, More Than Autumn. This set is remaining. It is not on the last chance product list, which makes me happy. Very, very happy. And I'm sure it makes a lot of other people happy too because of how amazing that stamp set is. Okay, here is our second card. This is gonna have a little bit of a technique for you. And I'm super excited about that. I need to, let's see what all I can put on blocks without having to clean and do all that. Oh, We're going to be using the Artful Amaryllis. We're just using the sentiment out of that. And then we're using Regal Flora, and we're using the floral pieces. All right, so I need this one. I need this one. We're going to move those down. And then I need this. And that's it. Oh, look at there. Add one extra block left. Yay! Okay. Now, we're going to take this deckled, again, these were not out when I used them. So we're going to take this card here, or this cutout here. We are going to take Pebbled Path. We are going to stamp the sentiment. And we're going to stamp it over here to the right about there, okay? Then we are going to take some of our masking paper. And I've already cut it out. So this is using the smallest rectangle die, or the next to the smallest, I think, either or. And I have cut it out using that shape. And then we are going to take off the backing of it. I'm going to keep this. We are going to take and place this here over our sentiment. You can see that sentiment through it. I feel like that's far enough over. We are then going to grab our boho blue, and we are going to stamp this image here in the corner, and then down right here like that. We're going to close that up. We are going to grab our, let's grab our old olive. We are going to ink up. And I'm going to grab a piece of grid paper real quick. Okay. Then we're going to stamp this here like that. And we're going to ink it up again. And we're going to stamp it here. And then one more time right here. Okay. Then we're going to take some Moody Mauve. And we're going to stamp our flower. We're going to stamp one here. We're going to stamp one right here. And then we're going to stamp one. We're going to move it around just a little bit because of the placements. All right, so there we go. Now what you're going to do is you're going to peel off slowly but surely. You're going to peel off that masking paper just like that. And then ta-da, you've got your sentiment completely uncovered. You can reuse this several more times. I don't feel like you only have to use it once. You can definitely use it more than once. So I'm going to keep that. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my boho Stampin' Right marker. I'm going to actually close up my pad here, which is probably smart. We are going to then flick some boho blue on our paper here. I want to do just a little bit more right there. Okay. We're going to let that dry for just a moment with that ink on there. And while we do that, we are going to take our card base and fold it in half. We have an embossed piece here. This is using the 3D textured tile. Both sides of this paper look amazing when you emboss it. So it's hard to kind of pick which one, but I'm going to do this one on the front. So we're going to grab some seal. And then we're going to place this down. But first, I got some over the edges. So we're going to fold that right back onto itself. Ta-da! And then we're going to line it up from top to bottom here on our card base. You can do further over, you know, whatever you like to do. And for some reason, my card base is too long, which means I didn't cut it right. So what we're going to do is we're going to get a cutter, and now I'm going to trim it off. And you will never know that it was not long enough. Oh, I see what it is. It looks like I got it crooked. That's all right. We're going to make it even. All right. Ta-da. Okay. There we go. Now you'll never know that I cut it wrong. Okay, so now we've got that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our little piece here. We're going to flip it over, put dimensionals. Thank you, Deb. Yes, I know I forget about it all the time. And I'm going to be honest with you. This is not my card design, technique design at all. This was, I think, a technique that Stampin' Up! Had one of the artisan design teams actually post on their Facebook page. And so that is what brought it to my attention, that I needed to pull out the masking tape and use it. Our masking tape is amazing, and I don't use it nearly enough. But it can be used for all kinds of different things. All kinds. All right, so we're going to place this here, just like that. And then I've got some embellishments here. And we're going to, I think I'm going to use some Pebbled Path ones. Not all Pebbled Path. Let's see. We got one stuck there. We're going to try to get that one off. Ta-da! So we're going to put a Pebbled Path there. We're going to grab a Moody Mauve, and we're going to put that one down there. And then we'll do a Boho Blue right up here. Okay. And then last but not least, we are going to grab some linen thread, tie a little tiny bow, and I cut it, or I made it too long there. I'm going to move all this out the way so I don't put my hand down in it. We're going to grab a glue dot. See if I can get that to untangle there. And I'm just making that glue dot smaller. Then we're going to stick the glue dot there, and ta-da! There is card number 2. All right, and then here was card number 1. And that is it for tonight. I hope you, thank you, Verna. I hope you enjoyed the cards for tonight. Again, I will have a video that will come out with the other cards later this week. I didn't really want to show them because those of you who are going to Dossie on Saturday, we're going to do the other 4 cards. So I didn't really want to show those until after that. So it'll post sometime Saturday night. Were very bumpy. Oh, were they? Deb, yeah, they don't like, they always like to say they're bumpy. Yeah, yeah. And it does, you know, this does help to keep the stacking a little bit smaller as well. Because, you know, I like to put dimensionals on everything. And so this keeps you from having to add another dimensional layer on there too. So yeah, bumpy. Yeah, everything's always bumpy with the post office. So, all right, everyone, I will have a live next Monday. We're actually going to do the paper pumpkin. because I got mine today. So I'm going to work on that over the weekend. And then we'll be live next Monday, and then it'll be Christmas. And then I'll come out and tell you that I have planned for the first of the year a little, it's going to be a celebration kickoff. So I'll have a couple of cards. I'll do a live with maybe one set, and then I'll have a couple of videos that'll actually come out to y'all so that you can get lots of ideas for the celebration products that are coming. So I hope you all enjoyed tonight. I certainly did, and I can't wait to start crafting with all those new products with y'all. I'll see you later. Bye.